The anime Hell's Paradise begins with a scene of an execution. Our main character Gabimaru is the one who's about to lose his head. But after many strikes with extreme struggle, the blade snaps in Gabimaru's neck, leaving the audience in awe. He seems disappointed that he survived being executed, as he claims he has no attachment to life. A woman explains a bit of Gabimaru's backstory, saying he was born a shinobi, and the only thing he studied as a child was assassination techniques. She says that many lose their lives during the extreme training, but if he survived, he'd develop a superhuman body. Execution by burning at the stake is next. It's said to be one of the worst ways to die, so sometimes the person is killed beforehand as mercy. After being set on fire, it appears to have no effect on him, as he opens his eyes and looks directly at the executioners. Back in the prison, Gabimaru explains that he is not trying to resist, and even asks the woman if she can kill him. The woman asks for some more backstory on Gabimaru, and he tells her. He says his parents were killed when he was young, and he never knew why, but he has no feelings for them. He then says he has no dreams, because as a shinobi, all he's meant to do is kill and follow orders. And he says the reason why he's in prison is because he tried to leave the village. The woman asks why he tried to leave the village, but he doesn't answer. The scene then cuts to another execution attempt, but this time with bulls. Rope is tied to both of his legs, and the bulls are set on fire so he runs with all their strength, but he tenses his legs, causing the bulls to collapse. The woman comes up to Gabimaru and questions why he's resisting, as he has no reason to live, but she says never mind and repeats her question from last night on why he tried to leave the village. He says that since he was the best assassin, he was able to marry the chief's daughter, but he says she was an idiot, and she was a carefree, naive and sheltered girl, which turns his life upside down. We see her giving him simple commands like taking off his shoes when he enters the house, but it's very clear that he's very frustrated by this. He said he got fed up and didn't want to lose his edge, so he went to the chief to complain about it, but the chief then decided to put him to death, as defying the chief is considered treason. Later that night, the woman is walking, and the man approaches her and explains that Gabimaru is dangerous. When he was arrested, he killed 20 people trying to fight for his freedom, and due to his heartless cold nature, he got given the nickname Gabimaru the Hollow. But the woman argues that a hollow man wouldn't have fought back that hard to survive. She goes back to Gabimaru and confronts him on why he doesn't want to be executed, and the scene flashes back to his execution where it's revealed that he tenses his neck to survive. He questions again what he's doing, as he has no attachment to life, and he says tomorrow is the day he will let himself die. The next execution attempt is by boiling, but yet again, he is set on fire and nothing happens, and the execution fails. The final execution attempt is being held by the woman, and her name is revealed to be Sagiri. She is an experienced sword tester and is known to beheading criminals in a single strike. She claims she'll grant his wish of being killed. A quick flash shows Gabimaru's head being cut clean off. Gabimaru now knows that she is the real deal and is easily capable of killing him. After Gabimaru breaks off his restraints with ease, Sagiri runs at him and tries to cut him, but he dodges and runs away. She says that if he hadn't moved, he would have been dead, and this is confirmed as we can see a cut on Gabimaru's neck. She tries to strike him again, but he dodges, making him question himself as he believes he wants to die. She then says she believes that he is hollow, but she knows he is lying about having no attachment to life, and claims he actually loves his wife. She knows that his wife is the reason for living, and we are shown Gabimaru being happy to follow his wife's commands, as he follows them with a smile on his face. Gabimaru then grabs the sword and decides to fight Sagiri. They clash swords, and she taunts him, saying he didn't die due to his feelings for his wife, and he's just lying to himself that he has no attachment to life. Gabimaru denies this and claims he is hollow, but we are shown a flashback between him and his wife, and she says he isn't hollow, and kisses him. Gabimaru blushes and she sees this as proof that he isn't hollow. We are then shown another flashback, which tells us the real reason why Gabimaru was put to death. Gabimaru decided he wants to stop killing and live an ordinary life with his wife, but the chief didn't like this and decided to kill him anyway. So Gabimaru feels that it's impossible to live an ordinary life, but Sagiri reassures him that it's possible. She then shows him an official pardon, and she says that if he gets this, him and his wife can live the ordinary life that they desire. But she will only give it to him if he goes to the underworld. It is said that the immortality granting elixir of life is there, and search parties have been sent out to try and find it, but no one has ever returned alive. So the ruler decided to send as many expendable people as possible to try and collect the elixir of life. And Sagiri is actually here to hire Gabimaru. However, the other executioners aren't really a fan of letting him go, so the executioners decide to attack him. But Gabimaru shows off his cool fire ninjutsu and takes down all of the soldiers with ease. He then accepts Sagiri's offer, and he says he'll do whatever it takes to come back alive for his wife. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more videos like this. Like and zeal would mean the world to me, and also check out the anime recap playlist. Thank you for watching.